Okay guys, so this is going to be your first demo SEO assignment, which is going to be very different from your first assignment which you guys processed for your selection procedure. Now, what is the significance of this assignment? This particular assignment which we are going to allocate to you guys today, we are going to check a few things. First of all, the quality which you guys are providing in terms of the SEO structure. Okay, that is number one. And the second thing is your ability to cover a particular assignment within a specific time frame or deadline. Okay, now first of all, let me just give you a gist of the entire internship, what this is going to be all about. This is a 90-day official internship where we are going to give you 2000 words to write on a daily basis. Okay. Now, it may seem quite easy at first to write 2000 words, but trust me, it's not. Okay. But once you guys get a hang of it, and once you guys gain some experience out of this, it can become a career of a lifetime. Okay. So just be with an open mind and always try to meet your deadlines, especially in the content writing industry, because we work on a specific timeline. Okay, so the sooner you guys make the submission, keeping in mind, there's no plagiarism or there's no content spinning or any other issues related to these, malpractices, then we will be good. Okay. Now, for this assignment, what we are going to do is we are going to write blogs. Okay, we're going to write blogs. Now, if you see, this is what your assignment mail is going to look like. Okay, 1 into 600. Since you guys are going to write 2000 words on a daily basis, so we are just trying to see how do you guys cope up with a larger assignment, let's say of 600 word assignment. Okay, now with time, if you guys are selected for this is the final stage, of course. If you guys are selected after this, then we will be starting with the allocation of, let's say, 600, 700, 800, 1000, 1500, and then eventually we'll move on to 2000. So this is just to give you guys some taste of what we are going to do. Hence, we are going to assign 600 words today. Okay. Now 3DM0016, this is a demo code which we are providing. Normally we work with XYZ clients. Okay. Now these clients, in order to make things easier, we provide them a client code. Okay. So this is nothing but the client code, okay, which we are going to use to rename files. Okay, that is it. And 11th Feb is your deadline. Let me just add 12 p.m. here for your clarification. Yeah, 11th Feb 12 p.m. will be your deadline. You need to write blogs, instructions, meta description, 40 words. Describe the article in a gist. Okay. Now I'm going to attach a few samples. If you can see, I've attached 1 and 2 samples here for you guys to refer to. First of all, articles should look like this, whatever you're going to process. Okay. They should look something of this sort based on the title which you have been given. Okay. First of all, we will have to provide meta description which will be of 40 odd words. Okay. If it can be between 40 to 50 words, okay, not necessarily that it has to be of 40 words, but try to keep it within that margin. Okay. Now, what is meta description? Meta description is nothing but an overall synopsis of what you're going to write in the article. Okay. Since this article talks about required things for overall overseas education, if you read the meta description, it will talk about like what this article is aiming about. Okay. Therefore, it is imperative to be prepared and consider certain required things for overseas education which have been discussed in this article. Okay, so basically it's a synopsis of the entire article and what it is addressing. Okay, now marketing description. Okay, what is marketing description? It has been provided here. Promote the client as to why the services are the best. Okay, so the client you have to promote. All right, now your allocations are going to be made in this sort of spreadsheet. Okay, let's say for example, if you are writing, say, number one, serial number one. Okay, it has been done by a writer, but I'm just taking this as an example. Advanced carpet cleaning tips and tricks. Okay, if this is your title, then this is your client website, which is Drainvac India. Okay, so why we are providing websites here? so that while writing marketing description, you can promote the client specifically. Okay, so this is nothing but this section, this entire website section will be nothing but your client website will be provided, and as per the allocation, let's say some websites are of drain whack, PAD agency, cutting edge, based on whatever you have been given. Okay, you have to provide a small gist of promotional content about the client in the marketing description section. Okay, so I hope this is clear. This will again be somewhat around, let's say, 50 odd words. Okay, now title. Your titles will be provided for this assignment, so you don't have to worry about what to write. Titles will be given. If you see, this is the allocation sheet. uh, every serial number has a title. Okay, so as per the given title, you have to compose your content. Okay, it's a mix and match. We have created something, taking different industries in perspective, and we have formulated these titles so that we can analyze every writer's strengths and weaknesses accordingly. So we have created these titles, very generic titles. Okay, so write as per your title. Okay, another important thing is give subheads. Okay, now if you check the sample article provided here, uh, an overall gist of what the article is about, an introduction is provided, which has been segregated in a very beautiful way in 3 paragraphs. Okay, all not large chunks of content, which is not recommended. If you guys are writing huge chunks of content, please don't do that. Break it up into smaller paragraphs, which will be of either 4 to 5 lines. Okay, it looks attractive and it's also easier to read. Okay, but if you give a large paragraph, it looks really, let's say for example, if I present the content like this without any paragraph alignment, then it looks very bad. The interest of the reader you know would not be there as such. Okay, so breaking up into paragraphs helps the reader, and it makes the article more attractive. Okay, that is number one. Again, make subheadings. Now we have provided bullet points or subheads as per whatever is required. If you see, there are 3 subheadings given here, so try to incorporate subheads as much as possible. That doesn't mean you guys just write one sentence and one subhead, one sentence and one subhead. Not like that. Like, make sure that each paragraph should have at least 5 to 6 lines, and then provide subheads if necessary. Okay, try to provide subheads. Try to incorporate the use of subheads in your blog. Okay, what else is required? Do not change the title. As already mentioned, your titles have been provided. Please do not change them. And one final thing which I would like to address is the concept of keywords. Okay, now keywords are very, very important in the SEO industry, in the content marketing industry. Okay, now what are keywords? Now let's say if I want to purchase any mobile phone online, so what would an average human being do in the 21st century is that we would go online and search for the most relevant and updated mobile phones. Let's say, okay, so we will go on Google and check like what are the mobile phones that are available online. Now this particular phrase which you have typed in, mobile phone online, in the search bar of Google, that automatically becomes the keyword. Okay, so keywords are nothing but the phrases, okay, which customers are most likely to type in the search bar of search engine platforms such as Google, Bing, Yahoo, etc. Okay, so search bar में अगर कोई client or customer is looking for anything, the words which they are going to type, that automatically becomes the keyword. Okay, now what Google does is Google scans the entire web portal, the entire, all the websites that are available on the internet. It scans all the websites for this particular keyword. Okay, and whatever matches, the keyword and the content which is present in the website, it shows us the list like this. Okay, so if you check mobile phones online, a similar keyword is mentioned on Amazon.in. Okay, so what Google did, you searched for this particular keyword, and Google just scanned the entire internet and gave us relevant search results based on our keyword provided. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. So for this assignment, what we have to do as well is use your assigned keywords once in the meta description, once in the marketing description, once in the introduction, once in the second paragraph, and finally anywhere in the middle block. Okay. Now, if you check the sample, yeah, if you check the sample, like this was the highlighted target focus keyword. Okay. This was the keyword which we were working with for this assignment, for this sample block, which has been highlighted in the meta description, highlighted in, this is a different keyword in fact. You will be given like, let's say 2 to 3 keywords per blog, depends actually. So if you're given a single keyword, then automatically you have to use it, everywhere in the content. But if you're given 2 or 3 keywords, you can switch and alter it. Okay, maybe one keyword you can use in the meta description, one you can use in the marketing description, the other one in the introduction, and then keep altering it. Okay. So ideally, we want the keywords to be featured 5 to 6 times in the entire blog. Okay. So please make sure to use your keyword in the meta description, in the marketing description, in the introduction, anywhere in the middle content, and yeah, if possible, provide in the conclusion. Please make sure that all your articles have conclusions and introductions. Okay, that is another point. And yeah, I think basically that is it. One more thing which I would like to address is here, the focus keywords. Okay, focus keywords are the main keywords which have to be highlighted the most. Okay, so let's take the example of the first serial number. There are a total of 3 keywords provided. Okay, focus keywords and 2 secondary keywords. So the focus keywords you can use maybe say 3 times in the article, and the secondary keywords you can use each keyword once. Okay, anywhere in the article, once each. So that counts up to a total keyword count of 5. Okay. Another thing important about keywords is that you cannot change the keywords at all. Okay, if it's advanced carpet cleaning, it has to be advanced carpet cleaning. You have to modify your sentence writing skills and incorporate the keyword, in its original form. You can't make it advanced carpet clean. Okay, just for example, you cannot alter it or switch the sequence carpet advanced cleaning. That cannot be done. Whatever it is, if the keyword is provided advanced carpet cleaning, it has to be that way. Okay, in the same sequence without altering it. Okay, I hope this is clear. Some sections have reference links. Okay, some sections don't have reference links. So if a reference link is provided for you and your allocation, just go through it. It will help you. Basically, these are similar blogs which were written as per your topic. Just go through the reference link. If not, if you guys do not have a reference link, please conduct your own research and provide content likewise. Okay. Now, all the articles, all the blogs are very general in nature. Okay, extremely general. Only a few points which I have to keep in mind is that, let's say for example, if any writer is working with serial number 22, okay, top 10 co-working spaces in Hyderabad. Okay, top 10 co-working spaces in Hyderabad. So basically, you have to identify top 10 companies that are providing co-working spaces in Hyderabad. Okay, now iSprout is providing co-working spaces in Hyderabad. So we are writing this blog for iSprout. So naturally, while listing down top 10 co-working spaces in Hyderabad, you have to list iSprout as well because it's the client. Okay, because it's the client company. You can't just, for iSprout, if you're writing an article for iSprout and if you don't feature iSprout, it makes no sense. Okay, so it is important that you feature iSprout in the first position. Okay, only if the title is demanding that. Let's say for example, again going back to the first article again, advanced carpet cleaning tips and tricks. Over here you do not need to mention anything about the client company, which is Drainback. Okay, this will be completely generic, full of information as per the title provided. Okay, nothing, you don't have to mention Drainback anywhere. You just have to cater to the need of the title mentioned. Okay, but out here for serial number 22, right, you have to identify 10 companies which provide co-working spaces in Hyderabad, and out of the 10, the number one choice should always be iSprout. If such titles are provided to you, top 10 companies in whatever blah blah blah, which is the best company in providing blah blah blah, then always make sure to use the client name first. Always recommend it. Okay, Again, yeah, one more thing I have to address is the issue of plagiarism. Okay, now plagiarism is a very big problem in our industry. So what people do is they copy paste content taken from other sources and claim it to be theirs. Okay, that is not to be done. Okay, if we find plagiarism, I'm afraid that we have to terminate your internship, because we cannot, it's kind of theft. Okay, it's unethical, and if the reputation of the company is harmed in any such way due to plagiarism, it's very bad for us. So please try to maintain, that there is no plagiarism from your end. If you're taking information from XYZ website, please make sure to read it. Okay, read a paragraph, analyze it, and interpret it with your own language and words. Okay, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it. You guys are well equipped. You have been selected, and I'm available on WhatsApp. If you have any queries or any doubts, please feel free to text me. With terms of deadline, if you have any problem, please let me know. And also, since it's a virtual internship, it's like remote. You guys are working from remote locations. Please make sure to give me updates at the end of the day. Okay, it hardly takes maybe 2 minutes. Everyone is available on WhatsApp. So by the end of the day, if you could just send me a message and state that I have completed maybe 200 words, I'll make the submission by 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock or whatever. Okay, just an overall update of what you have done today. That would really help me out. You know, and yeah, let me know if you have any doubts. This is basically it. Please go through this video thoroughly and then proceed on to the assignment. No need to panic. I know this is the first assignment. There will be many such questions. Please get back to me on WhatsApp and I will try to respond to all your questions as soon as possible. So this will be all for today. Thank you so much.